So look, y'all, things are going to get done. Things are getting done with this with Saitama right now. And the developers are staying on the up and up. They're staying active, okay? And this is what we want to see. We want to see not only developers talk about what they want and what they want to do, but we want to see them put into action, okay? And that is what we are seeing, okay, when it comes to this project right here. And like I said, y'all, regardless of the criticism that you see, and regardless of any kind of negativity that you see directed towards this project right here, the project is going to continue to move. Okay, regardless, it's not going to care about anything negative when it comes to that. All right, so we can see up here, we know that we just had some, a lot of, we just had a lot of good info that came out. Saitama meetings or whatever you want to call them, AMAs, whatever you want to call them. All right, we supposed to also have one more. All right, but when you look here, okay, a lot of things are coming to light. So it says, say the pro testing is complete, and it was sent out to Google Play and the iOS App Store. Okay, so everything is on the up and up, and we should have them for we should have the app for both Android and Apple. Okay, and that's good right there that both of them are coming out on at the same time, because the thing is, you don't want any issues where you have to you have the app working on like Android and it's acting up on Apple. I think we had some issues like that with saitamask, okay, where individuals were having issues on Apple, okay, but the Android individuals were not having issues. So everything is supposed to be released to both of those platforms, to Android and Apple, and it both should be working. Okay, both those platforms should be running SATA Pro very well, better than how it was when we started off with like saitamask. All right. And it says that it's expected anytime now. Okay, so I like this kind of approach right here. Kind of give the investors a sense of, hey, we don't have to have this expected date, because we know that individuals had issues with that. But the thing is this, I did not really have issues with it, because like I said, they see certain things on their back end that is kind of different. All right, and then we know that when we go towards release, okay, things do not line up like we see it. All right, so it is expected any time. That is actually a good thing. I'd rather that. But even if they did give a timeline, like I said, I see nothing wrong with it, because I know they see certain things also. Okay, and it says dependent on Android and our iOS timetable. It says staking rewards. Okay, so now they're talking about like the staking rewards. So it says it will be available on launch. It said 30 days, and I'm guessing these are like the staking percentages. So 30 days it will be at 2%, 60 days at 4%, 90 days will be at 6%. It says no more dynamic staking. Okay, so like I said, they're always trying to go unconventional when it comes to how they do things, and they want to keep things also simple now. All right, they want to keep things simple, and they want to keep it to the point, because, like I said, y'all, individuals, right? Certain developers, when they're building out these tokenomics, they want everything to be all over the place. They want things to be, difficult. They want, sorry about that. They want the percentages to be high, okay, and all of that stuff, and it's just not that simple. It's just not that serious. So I like the fact that the Saitama developers are keeping everything simple here. They're trying to go the unconventional route, okay, so it can benefit the investors. All right, so staking should be fun. I know a lot of individuals are waiting on staking, and like I said, the staking will be the mechanism. It will be kind of like the engine that gets the ecosystem rolling. Okay, we need that staking. That would be good. I mean, we're talking about individuals receiving passive income here, and I believe this will also be one of the more successful launch platforms here than a lot of other past platforms from other projects. Okay, and we know, the reason I say that is because the developers have already went through the bumps in the road, okay, with Saitamask, so they know what to expect, they know what to build on, okay. They also had success with Saitamask, and they pull a lot of that success over, or the majority of that success over to Sata Pro. So I do think because the developers know what they're supposed to know, they're ahead of the game. They're ahead of the game of other developers, all right, that are just getting into this space, and look. They're getting into the conventional space of the meme space, into the conventional space of crypto, where they're just putting things out there, and they're going to have to learn on the fly also. But the thing is this: some of them are not even going to adjust. Some of them aren't even going to adjust when they have to, even if they have to build a new platform in order to get that project off the ground. Okay, some of them are going to just stay content and just sit there and just be like, hey, we're going to just try to nitpick it out of the way. And days are going to turn into weeks, weeks are going to turn into months, months are going to turn into years, and the project is just going to be, it's just going to be crazy. It's going to be at a standstill. Okay, and now we're going into a different era of crypto where that's definitely not going to work. So that's why I say a lot of these projects are not going to survive the new regulations, the new way of the crypto is going. Okay, and the thing is, I like the Saitama developers are going above and beyond, switching things up, switching a logo, building a whole new platform, new contracts, and all that, just to get things going. Okay, this is you have to go all out if you want change, if you want the project to be better than the rest. Okay, and that's what Saitama is doing. That's what the developers are doing. That's what I like right there. Okay, and it says ePay or slash SATA card should be available on the first major update with SATA Pro, not on launch. So it will not be, the ePay and the SATA card will not be available on launch. I know some individuals, that's going to be like most anticipated, and some individuals are going to be some individuals want it. They want the SATA card, okay, because that's supposed to be most anticipated also. But they're letting you know that it will not be available on launch. It will be available during the next update, okay. And one of the reasons it's going to be like that is because when SATA Pro launches, they want to see how everything else is working within SATA Pro, okay, before they bring out a pay catalyst like that. All right, and that is understandable because you don't want to bring out too much at one time, and then you have something going on, and you have too many things to work on and try to fix. So I like this game plan where they're bringing it out now. There is going to be some active catalysts on there on SATA Pro, and we'll see what those are. But for catalysts like the ePay and the SATA card, that's very important right there. We want to get that working smooth. They want to get that working smooth. So what better way to launch SATA Pro first? All right, you launch SATA Pro first, see how that's working, and then on the next update, then you can bring that out. Okay, because near that next update, they're going to say, okay, we've seen enough. We've seen enough to know that the platform is secure now. Now we're ready to put out our pace catalyst. So the investors can enjoy, using the SATA Pro card and all of that stuff, okay, and buying with your card. So it also says debit card, prepaid cards, DeFi cards will not have. It will be without the KYC. So I think this is actually good. I know some individuals like the KYC situation. They call it more protection, but I think the platform within itself has enough protection for us to go without KYC. Okay, I just believe that because that was the developer's whole purpose anyway, is to put a lot of emphasis on layers of protection, when it comes to SATA Pro and all of that. So that is actually a good thing. And then another reason why the developers probably decided to do without KYC is because of the fact that KYC can have a lot of problems. KYC, we know that on certain platforms, okay, I've been on certain platforms where KYC has took a long time to verify info. Sometimes KYC did not verify any info, and you got to go through KYC before you can even do any kind of trading or any kind of swapping or anything like that, or withdrawing. And the thing is this, that can be time consuming, okay, especially when the chart is at like a certain price point and you're trying to maybe buy in, or you're trying to sell at like a certain price point and stuff like that, and you miss out all because of KYC. So KYC is decent, but at the same time, KYC can have its flaws, and it can have very bad flaws when you are dependent on certain strategies when it comes to investing. Okay, because you don't want to lose out on any money. You don't want to miss out on certain other benefits. So I think we can do without the KYC. I think that this platform, Say the Pro, has enough. It has more than enough security to where we do not need KYC. And if anything comes up within Say the Pro, where developers or any other individuals may need maybe some personal information to verify anything before individuals pull out any money or trade or anything like that, I'm pretty sure they'll reach out to you. All right. So it also says it has possible 4 tiers. Okay, so these 4 tiers right here, of course, are like centralized exchanges. These could be, it could be a tier 1 exchanges. Okay, now I believe that the team also has some tier 1s lined up. I believe that these tier 1s have been on the back burner, watching Saitama change and develop into the professional project that they are right now. And I believe that some of those tier 1s are possibly ready to list Saitama. So we'll see how we'll see how those tiers turn out. And then it also says potential embedded partnership with subscriptions services. Think Netflix, Spotify, sports subscriptions. So this is also what I talk about right here when I say Saitama is also going into the mainstream. Okay, this right here, do y'all see this right here? I want to highlight this. So this right here is what hopefully I can highlight it. So this right here, right? This right here is what a lot of the projects in the meme space, or even projects that's coming out of the meme space. Well, I'm gonna just say the meme space because Saitama is coming out of the meme space. All right, but this is what a lot of those projects are lacking. Okay, these mainstream media, these mainstream media catalysts right here. Okay, and I told y'all before, I told y'all how Saitama has been in the mainstream. They've had their foot in the door of the mainstream. Okay, and they're going to continue to do this. Okay, potential partnerships. Okay, which mean nothing is etched in stone, but they have been at least talking and commingling. And the fact that these kind of partnerships, related partnerships at least, because we don't know if it's Netflix or Spotify, whatever, sports subscription, whatever it may be. Okay, but they are related. They are related partnerships. They are related entities. Okay, or similar entities, which means that Saitama is going into the mainstream media. They're venturing more out there. Okay. But the fact that these kind of these kind of entities have reached out to Saitama, or however it may have been, okay, whether Saitama reached out or they reached out, they're at least giving some notoriety to this project right here. They're saying that, hey, this is probably one of the hottest projects coming out, and we want to partner. Okay, a lot of these entities want to partner with Saitama before things get hot. Okay, they already want to be on board, so then that way these entities can be connected to Saitama, and they can also benefit also. Look, everyone's in it to benefit. Okay, so the fact that they have these started up and talked about. Now, like I said, y'all, am I surprised? I'm not really surprised about it, because I've been talking to y'all about the mainstream media thing. Okay, and here it is right here. Just more stuff coming to the light. All right, and right here it says the balance is whatever Saitama you staked. Okay, so that's talking about the Saitama staking balance right there. All right, and then it says more special licenses required, 6 to 8 weeks. So y'all can see they have way more. They have more stuff coming up. They have more licenses to get, which means they have a 6 to 8 week time period. They have been putting a lot of this stuff into action. All right, they have been putting a lot into action, and this is a good thing. They're getting things done early. All right, some may say 6 to 8 weeks is a lot, but hey, if you don't start it, it could be 6 to 8 months or whatever like that, or it could be never. Okay, you have to start it. Remember, I told y'all, never try to be a perfectionist. Okay, I said perfection is the cousin to procrastination. And when you procrastinate, you don't get anything done. Okay, there's no such thing really as perfection. All right, you gain close to perfection over time. Okay, so the most important thing is that you get things started. You get things started, and then you learn on the fly. Okay, that should always be the goal. Just start it and learn on the fly. And then right here it talks about the centralized exchange in India. Now that's our centralized exchange where we rebranded, we rebuilding, and like I said, that's also has been going on behind closed doors. We have yet to see how that has been going. I believe they have been keeping that kind of like a secret. Okay, they've been keeping that kind of like a big surprise. All right. But this is a good thing. This is what you want to see, the centralized exchange. So the fact that they have a possible launch in September says that they've been also working on this also. All right. So this is a good thing. And also Fang, I know a lot of individuals have been talking about Fang, the NFT platform, create NFTs, do your art and all of that. That's a work in progress also. And, Fang, I don't expect to kind of launch until a little bit after, say, the Pro, when all of that is up, because we want all of these platforms to be working together and commingling together. Okay. And like I said, the thing I like about Fang is that you can go on here. You can go on there, create your own art, and possibly collaborate with the developers themselves. Okay, so that's kind of like an open avenue that you can go. If you got a creative mind, you can go and create your own NFTs. Okay, and upload them. And if some of the developers or associates of Saitama see that, okay, some of them may not mind. Okay, collabing with individuals. Then that's good interaction. That's what you want, because you don't have a lot of the developers of other projects that want to collaborate with or have that kind of collaboration or connection with the audience. So you want to have that. But everything is looking on the up and up here. As you can see, there are a lot of action being put into play. All right, this is what you want to see. You want to see more action than talk. All right, so I wanted to make this video, y'all. Hope it wasn't too long. All right, and I will catch y'all on the up and up. And remember, okay, every now will be history tomorrow, and y'all either have patience in this crypto investing space or lose in the end. You don't want to be a loser. This is my video. Out.